because he don't say, oh, you needed to send again the product. And after that, I bought more expensive and original mouse because now I understand about the shipping. It's expensive in the thing, in the end of the story.
Yes, yes, I feel you. Kind of reminds me my mother. She always thought that the cheaper, then it by the end it is not the cheaper itself. Is the what is the opposite of cheaper? I forgot. I don't remember.
Expensive?
Uh, Expensive. Yeah, is the expensive, right? Because it looked like a good idea, but it was not. Got it. So a mouse in the case of Camila. So guys, before we get started, let me just introduce right about how TNT works, what we do here for those that will be watching us or are watching us right now on YouTube, right? So TNT, we are a community where we came to communicate in four language. They're not just English, there are also Spanish, Mandarin, Italian, and French, if I am not wrong. And yeah, the main point here is not to have a class at all. So I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a pleasant time with each other, right? And talk about different stuff, interesting topics, and try to learn a little bit more and have more experience about talking, effectively communicate ideas, right? And maybe make new friends as well. That's the best part of being around here in this community. That's why I love being here. And yeah, but if you are interested, maybe you can go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and see all the available options and plans that we have, right? So yeah, let's get started. And in this beautiful evening and really hot evening, we have here Joandison, Camila, and Gabriel, and we're gonna talk about planet obsolescence or like consuming engineering, like the girl at the video mentioned. And yeah, so Camila just shared with us a little bit about her recently experience about a mouse that she got, right? But maybe we can start presenting ourselves and try to remember something that could be related to, like to question number one that mentions if you have you ever felt frustrated because a product that you purchased didn't last as long as you expected? Let me see. Maybe Gabriel could start.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, but please present yourself first. So,
My name is Gabriel. I'm 31 years old. I live in Itapevi, São Paulo.
hmm,
I'm married with Adriele, and we have a child. His name is Gael. Um, he has 4 years old. Um, I'm fraud prevention specialist. Um, I like to um, study data, study fraud prevention in my area. In my free time, I like to stay at home with my family, watching series, TV, watching films, play video games with my son, and and study a lot. um, especially English, and
Awesome.
that's it for now.
Okay. And what about question number 1? Do you remember like feeling frustrated because something that you bought didn't last
But
as you
have you
expected?
um
Like Camila
I
mentioned.
I've bought I've bought several video game controllers that didn't work, and I so sad because that, and I buy a lot of game controllers. Um, I remember when I was a kid, my father gave me a PlayStation 2, and I will buy many DVDs and how can I say piratas, and a lot of the many DVDs doesn't work because obviously it's pirate. And this it's made me so sad because this, and today I share the same opinion about Camila said. I I buy a lot of I have many mouses because I I like it so much mouse, especially Logitech, because mm, uh, I mouse cheap mouse is so frágil. How can I say frágil in English? Frágil
I
and
guess fragile, right?
fragile.
Fragile.
I guess.
Yeah.
Cheap mouse is fragile, and it's it's made me so angry because of this, and that's it.
Got it. So your experience is kind of related to tech things like Camila. So I was looking for a while you asked because I didn't know before, but for something that is not original, I find out that you could say that literally pirate or copycat.
Copycat
It seems that
in
pirate
the
or copycat.
in that era, um 14, 15 years ago, um uh, it exists uh copycat pirate DVDs. Today it's impossible to buy a pirate or copycat DVD because
Yeah.
the game is beginning is digital media are
Yes.
digital medias, and this is so bad because this is today the games is are so very expensive, right?
Yes.
Um, I don't have
Right.
money to buy uh, to buy many
Yeah,
games,
that
and I'm so sad because this today.
yes. And I believe because of like these equipments nowadays are all connected to internet, so the company can track and find something that is not original and then block it, doesn't
Yeah,
uh, permit that it works, right? I believe that internet had this effect at this area as well. Thanks, Gabriel. And you, João, can you please introduce yourself for us so we can get to know each other better and share some experience that you have related to the topic?
Uh, I'm Jones. I'm from Sergipe. I am 27 years old. I have been studying English hard since I think the end of the last year, or yeah, I think so, or yeah, around it, I think so. Uh, I in my free time I like to play guitar. I work with IT since 2019, and sometimes I like to um, challenges like this. uh,
Awesome.
yeah, that's it. I think so about me. About the class number one, I think yeah, I have problems with this. I think so. I had a bicycle one time that I put some pieces all in it, and I think less than a week it broken. Was not so good.
Really?
Yeah, so I spent it. I think I remember I spent a lot of money to fix the because I changed lots of pieces, and even that the bike was not so good, and it so when I changed the bicycle and I got a new one, I it come with pieces that was good, was
Mhm.
different. So today, I the current bicycle that I have today, I just needed to change piece one time, and until today I used it. Uh, so in electronics, I think that I had experience. When I went to buy my mm, laptop, I remember that I was seeing a lot of, and in my mind I said I don't have this brand, I don't have this brand, I don't have this brand because I have bad experience with them. So yeah, I think it was some brands that I didn't like because I bought some things that broke easily. Yeah, I think so.
Can you say it? Maybe recommend for us some brands like as you, I and IT guy that you recommend. No, you can buy this uh, from products from this brand and not have you're not gonna have any problems in the future. Please share with us.
For computer, like I was looking for, I like to Dell, Acer, uh,
Listen.
I forgot, Lenovo. Uh,
Mhm.
this I think it's three that I remember now, but there are some brands that is not no so well known, but it's good. But that I don't like. It's Multilaser, LG. uh,
Mm,
I don't remember. I don't remember another there. But the LG, for example, it's good for TV. I think so. But
yeah,
for computers, I don't like a lot.
I
Uh,
I have heard. Yes, I have heard some people told me that.
so I think it depends on the product and the mark that I like a little or no.
Got it. So lovely. So you play the guitar. So it is
Yeah.
an artist colleague for you, Camila. Camila draws, right? And so you must be pretty intelligent. Uh, so as you show that you like to play with the magic cube, I think that I only completed just once in my life, one time, but yeah, I don't have patience for doing it. Kind
I
of boring.
knew how to do it, but I forgot how mountain all of them. So Now I just is missing one line.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot how do it. I'm trying again because I think that there are more than a year that I mounted
Mhm.
it in the last time.
Hopefully you're gonna remember it. I I know that you will. Got it. So in your case was a bicycle, but you kind of like ride a lot of kilometers and miles. I don't know. You really do this how often? Just to make sure that I get it, the frequency that you use it.
I use it, I think, every day because I go to the gym by bicycle. But
Mm.
in the place that are close my home, I go by bicycle. That's I like more. But the so far place that I went, I think that I got 7 2 kilometers. Go and
Oh,
back
got it. Oh,
with a
was
friend was not so good. What I did.
got it, got it. So in your case was a bicycle. Yeah, let me see about me. So, real quick, I am Anna. I'm 28. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. Yeah, really close to Gabriel. Itapevi, right there. We are practically neighbors. Let me see what else. I hold a biochemical degree and I work with quality control in the food industry as well. I live with my boyfriend and on my free time, I love watch series, play some games with him, also go out for a ride. I love biking as you, Johansson. But yeah, I could say that's more a hobby than a sport that I practice. Okay. And yeah, I love reading as well. Love, love literature. And about me, a product that recently made me felt frustrated was an air fryer that we bought here. And we kind of put it was, not the so expensive one, the top one, but it was a medium. And she only stayed with us functioning for about almost a year, just a year, and we didn't use it so often. So I really felt frustrated because, yeah, I'm kind of dependent of air fryers right now since I moved with my boyfriend because they are so practical, right? And yeah, we have to buy another just because, oh yeah, it's not working, it's not uh really frying. And yeah, we it was for the trash. So yeah, in my
I
case,
use the
I
air
could
fry
say,
every day. I use it.
yeah.
I'm using.
I we use here at my house almost every day. But yeah, they are not so cheap, right? They are expensive. I thought, oh, maybe 2 years, it's a good period, right? But no, and really got me frustrated. Let me see. Oh, maybe we can skip for question number 5, because it's a little bit polemic and I love polemic questions. Do you think it's ethical for companies to intentionally design products to fail? What do you guys think about it? Maybe Gabriel could start this one.
Sure. Question number 5, okay.
Yes.
Um, I believe that every product today is designed to be less resistant and less as we can see in home furniture furniture, beds. I remember I had a bookcase is like a sponge that lasted about 10 years, and I had to get it off because it didn't fit in the house I was moving to. And uh, uh, um, today's the companies doesn't it's not important to companies today because the cost of material is more cheap, but the cost of or buy is more expensive for the customers. And I believe that the the companies it's doesn't matter to the about the design, the
Got-
design of quality dos. That's it. How can I
Okay.
say movies?
You mentioned furniture. It seems
Mm,
like
yeah.
mobilia, right? I would say furniture. But yeah, just to check. For you, okay, so you believe and see that this happens a lot, but for you it's a problem or it's part of the
Yeah,
game,
this is the
like the
problem
girl.
because yeah, for me it's a problem because the customers doesn't matter for the companies. The money the money is over all the customer the companies, and for me it's too bad. And in that area about 20 years ago, um and the bed, the microondas, and house a lot of things we have at house is more resistant. Today's uh,
Mhm.
in my table, um, it doesn't exist in 4 years. I will buy another another table because this table, yeah, this is very expensive because um I need this because I study every day, you know, and my opinion is doesn't it's not um ethical.
Okay, so it's a problem. So you would buy something even though the price was higher, but you would prefer quality over price. Okay. And you, Jones, do you agree with Gabriel? What do you think about question number 5?
I think it's a hard question, but I think sometimes the companies just want to sell something for the people and something that's cheaper for the people buy. So they try to do something that is cheaper. So to do something like this, the quality they less the quality because they could not put quality in something that is so much cheap. So I think because they sometimes the product is not so good because for the public, the people uh, to buy something that's cheap, they try to remove the quality of the product to do that cheaper for and the accessible for the people to buy it. Some and so because that sometimes the products don't last 1 year because or less than it, but the people have access to it. I don't know if it's a good practice or no, but I think the companies just want to sell the people and the people buy it, and I think it's a cycle and it will continue.
Everybody gets happy.
Everybody get help for a year or less than it. I would say
Yeah,
okay, or
got it.
until the insurance finish. the
Yeah.
the product broken and it's a problem. So I think it's a path the companies take if they brought sometimes just to do it cheaper for the people to buy. But I think it can be alters situation, but I don't remember now if you had. I think it could happen. Yeah.
Awesome. Got it. So for Joanne, it's not exactly a problem. Okay. And you, Camila, what are your thoughts about it? Please share with us. You are on the same page as Johansson or Gabrielle?
I agree, like Gabriel said about the furniture, and now it's more hard to find something very good for using in our home. But I guess about another thing is about clothes and shoes. It's the
Mm-hmm.
better industry about shipping and washing because, for example, for a long time in my life, I bought fake shoes and I spent about 7 months, 8 months with the shoes, and the shoes have issues in the design or the way to use it, the useful of this product. So about 5 years ago, I started to use it more expensive and the original things about shoes. And something really happened because now my shoes during about 5 years, 6 years. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess in this case, I guardei money because I spend more time with the same shoes and the same quality. So because that I realized it's more important to have good things, no a lot things. Because this
Yeah.
type of industry, it's about a lot things, like the video you share with us. So for me now, it's about take less things, but really good things, you know. So about my
Mm-hmm.
t-shirts too, because in the past I spend a lot of time bought and t-shirts very cheaper, and I don't pass about 1 year with the same t-shirt because have issues. Sometimes have a buraco. I forgot the name. Some problems with the t-shirt because the machine, the watch machine, máquina de lavar, forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that. Okay. And after I think about things and I did that. So I try to spend more money in the only thing and I have more time with the same thing. So after that, I realized this more. I don't have time to frustrating by myself. But sometimes I made a mistake, like I said about my mouse. So I bought a fake mouse, and I know I understand it. I need a real good mouse because I work with that. So now I understand. I try don't do that this again.
Got it. Got it. So yeah, so you agree more with Gabriel, and you think that it's a problem. And yeah, so you prefer quality over quantity. Yeah, kind of the way that I'm dealing with it when I purchase something. But I don't know, maybe for us women, there's so much more things to buy, you know? Like I was kind of comparing myself with my boyfriend. So yeah, he just wanna have, a cool bunch of shirts, t-shirts, and one or two shoes, pair pair of sneakers. And yeah, he's all good. Okay, just that. So for us, there is makeup, things for hair, and all the accessories as well. And oh, sometimes I really have to stop and think about it. Do I really need these? Or I'm just, going with it and buying without no meaning. Yeah, I struggle a little bit. But let me see about this question. I could say that I'm more with Joan Anderson. I don't think that I have a strong opinion about it because yeah, as the girl in the at the video mentioned, it's kind of reflection because the way that we are buying it right now, so we buy more often and we don't see value about in general, people in general don't see valuable about paying a little bit more for having something with quality. They are, prioritizing quantity and, just buying and then buying again. But yeah, people are not willing to expend a lot of money. So yeah, the companies are kind of thinking why we should do this with a good quality because it's gonna cost a little bit more and no one we're gonna buy it. So yeah, that that's just a reflection. And I don't know if it is, maybe it's not so healthy, but yeah, I don't know if it is exactly an ethical thing or no, I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about it. Let me see. Maybe we can go, yeah, to question number two. Come back with it. I was kind of curious to hear a little bit more about things that you bought in the past or things that you saw someone buying in the past and struggle with it. Any other examples of products that are typically designed to have limited lifespan, we can say. Maybe I can start this one. I was kind of remember my mother right now as we saw the video because I remember my mother, the first washing machine that she bought was like really strong one, a really good one, and for a whole bunch of years she worked it perfectly, and by the end of her its lifespan, it was kind of a dinosaur, but it still worked. She was all screwed, but yeah, it still worked. And then we replaced it. We bought, me and my brothers, we bought a new one for my mother, and she was so happy. But then it started to have a whole kind of issues with it, and then she was like, "Oh, I prefer the old one. Please give me back my old one washing machine." And she was really frustrated. But yeah, it's something that comes with it. And let me see. And you, Camila, can you start this one? Can you think of any other examples?
I guess I have issues with the phone
Mm.
because when I felt the phone in the floor, it's happening all the time. The right side or left side, it's not working when I have a fake phone because that 2 years ago I bought that, so I guess it's a great phone. It's a it's a great because I use it about 10 hours per day, some all day sometimes. Some days I don't use it, but it's more common. I use it all day and it's still working. So now I understand it's important to to bring some to bout some good phone because in my case I work remotely, so I need a great phone to work. And I have a lot phone for I try a lot and I try another thing like electronic is like keyboard, a fake keyboard, and something like I stopped working with any issues. It stopped and never come back. And I did some another mouse before but really try not to do this because never happened like something like that because I use about 2 days and they stopped to working and not back to work. So after that, I understand fake things and the cheap things. Sometimes it's a bad choice for me.
Okay, so for Camila, it's a lot of products related with tech and her work. Okay. And you, Gabriel, can you remember or think or have you heard from someone
Yeah,
another example of
I agree with Camila. I I have about 4 headphones at home, and one always fails early, no matter the price. I bought one just to participate in the immersion there in November. Uh, I have to put the keyboard here. You buy it for an absurd price. Um, this
Mm.
in knowing that it will fail. Um, I believe that the price of these things is sort of too expensive, and the companies know that. And uh, that's it. I think.
Okay, so things related to tech for Gabriel as well. And you, Johansson, can you think of any other different examples or you heard from someone before?
I could say about my bicycle that I called uh, said in the beginning. I think my previously bicycle. I think that I didn't maintain every 3 4 months. I think so. And when I bought a new one that it was better, but more expensive. Uh, I just I have it. I think since 2023. I think so, and I needed to spend some money with it 2 times. I think so, to give maintenance and whatever. Uh, I did one maintenance. I think so at the bicycle, and it doesn't broken. I think so. I use it every day. It's different. It's a lot different. The product. Uh, yeah, it was an example, but I have some example. I think so. I have a shoes that I bought. I have I think 3 or 4 years that I bought it, until today it's good. Mm, mm, Nothing happens to it. I think so. I went it 4 or 5 hiking, and I go to the gym and I go wherever, and it keeping working. So sometimes it's good spend a little more money in something that's good because it will last more and more. It's different.
Love it. So you mentioned again your bicycle. And yeah, let me see. When I was looking for the about this topic and researching a little bit, I find out that the first product ever that the guys was like the companies were like thinking about these uh applications, this way of doing things, right? Why we should, make a thing for lasting forever if you can do it for lasting for a while and then people come back to for us and buy again, was the light bulbs, you know? Like bulbs. How bu bulbs. You know, the things that we use to put light in, dark spaces, dark places, lâmpadas. And yeah, it seems that they were the first products ever that the guys intentionally made, manufactured to last not for so long. And yeah, Gabriel and Camila were saying uh, a lot of times about original versus pirate products. But yeah, I kind of feel that even for the originals, they were not, lasting for so long as they used to in the past. I can see this right now about the cell phones batteries as well. Now they are, you know, lasting less and less and less, and they get uh, addicted. I don't know if it is the correct term for this kind of stuff that happens with it, but they are becoming more and more addicted more easily. And yeah, so I could mention these other two examples. Let me see. We still have some time for one last question, guys. Maybe we can go to question number 8. Can you start this one, Camila?
Uh, have you ever chosen to repair an item rather than replace it? How did that make you feel?
Can
Um,
you remember?
I tried to repair, but didn't work. Sometime was a mouse again, and I broken. So I need to put in the trash because I tried to fix it, some issues in the mouse, and I broken.
So for you, the damn mouse again. But yeah, not even something that you get the product to some specialized service and try to fix it, or you just try at this time
Oh,
for
yes,
with your
I
bare
understand.
hands.
I understand wrong. I did this for my monitor. I use it here right now. So I put in the assistência técnica. I don't know this in English. And I receive a new back. So I use it the same after the new, about 5 years. So it was a great thing to repair, because I receive another. So I guess it's a defeated fábrica. I don't know this name.
Okay. Interesting, huh? She tried to fix it and then they sent to you a new one because it's cheaper to do a new one than fix it. Got it. And you, Gabriel?
Um, I've never been attached to things that I can replace, but um, I've tried to fix my computer, and it broke it completely. But nowadays I can do it as a job. Um, I learned to do it with others to learn, you know. And and for me that's it because I I I never be attached to things that
Okay. Not even one special thing that you, oh, was so sorry. And then you try to fix it. Never?
mm,
No.
no I I don't have, but maybe the computer I I I always subs how can I say substituição? Substitution,
Replace, you could
replace.
say.
I always replace the things when I broken. I
Okay, with new ones.
yeah.
Okay, so just once that you try to fix it, the computer, and then it
Yeah,
all
the
get
one thing
went wrong.
yeah, but one thing is the computer. Then the
Okay,
and when my toys or shorts or shoes is broken, I I buy another.
okay,
I never try to to fix it.
fix it.
Okay.
Okay, okay. And you, Joanne, so have you ever experienced something like that? Or no?
If I see it's possible to fix, I try to fix. Or someone technical assistance or someone that could fix it. It's the product is good. I think it's possible to fix and I can use it for a long time. I don't see problem with this. And if it's simple and I can fix it, I try, I open and I do what I I can. And so I don't have problem with this bicycle, mouse, machine, whatever. If I can open and I think that I can repair it. I have kit to do it when I need.
Okay, but you have been successful with this, you know,
Yeah, I have
uh,
been successful
thing.
with it. Not
Okay,
all times, but
not all the time. Sometimes you failed, like Gabriel,
yeah,
that he mentioned. Okay, okay. But it exists something that you really would uh go after, fix it over than replace it with a new one. Like
yeah,
one thing that you have right now, could you mention it? Like,
yeah,
oh, this thing I would try to get fixed over replace it. Do you have something like that right now with you?
yeah. I think if I see that it's not possible to fix or is not able to repair. If I fix it, repair it, it's not a good way. It's better to replace. For example, my computer I bought in the with less than a year, it broke. So
Mm-hmm.
it was new yet. So I fixed it in the it is working until today. So it was better to fix it. Uh, but if I think doesn't I think sometimes it's could be repaired, but the best path is replacing it.
Yes, yes. Okay, I feel you. And just to finish, I have tried to fix it. Me and my boyfriend are our air fryer that I mentioned at the beginning. Yeah, because the fan was not working, and we fixed it, but it lasted only one more week. So we kinda I see as a fail because we didn't fix it at all. But yeah, then after we tried to fix it with our own bare hands, and then we we replace it and we have to buy another one, a new one. Yeah, guys, unfortunately our time together is over. I have to close the meeting, but before I do it, you guys already know how it works. We have some links, and the first one is really important, so it's for the survey. So please give your honest feedback about this immersion, me as a host, when I can do better. And please let me know what are the other topics that you guys were are interested to discuss in the future. It really helps me out when I am out of ideas. And the second link is for the TNT's website. And the last one is for this live on YouTube. So if you can go there, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel would mean a lot for us. And that's all. Thank you so much for your presence. Really appreciate it. Have a good evening, a good night of sleep, and see you guys next Monday, 10 p.m. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you.